Ladies and gentlemen, let me begin with a bold statement. Your diet has the power to either fuel your vitality or silently drain it away. Too often, we underestimate the foods we snack on daily, not realizing that something as small as a handful of nuts can make the difference between thriving energy and sluggish decline, between optimal testosterone levels and a hormonal imbalance that robs you of your strength, drive, and confidence. Testosterone is not just about masculinity or libido. It is the engine behind muscle growth, bone health, mental sharpness, motivation, and even emotional stability. And the truth is, as we age, testosterone naturally declines. But here's the good news: what you eat can either fight that decline or accelerate it. Nuts, those little nutritional powerhouses, hold the keys. Some will unlock higher testosterone, while others will shut it down. Let's start with the heroes, the 4 nuts that boost testosterone. First, Brazil nuts. Rich in selenium, they support testosterone production at its very core, aiding the body's ability to produce healthy levels of this vital hormone. Second, almonds, packed with healthy fats and magnesium, help regulate stress hormones like cortisol that can sabotage testosterone. Third, walnuts, known for their omega-3 fatty acids, reduce inflammation and promote healthy blood flow, both essential for hormone balance. And fourth, pistachios, a surprising gem, proven to improve circulation and lower bad cholesterol, creating an environment where testosterone can thrive. But now, we must face the villains, the 2 nuts that can actually kill testosterone levels. Peanuts, though popular, are high in omega-6 fatty acids, which, in excess, can trigger inflammation and hormonal imbalance. And then there are cashews, which, while delicious, contain compounds that in large amounts may disrupt zinc absorption, a mineral essential for testosterone production. Eating them occasionally won't destroy your health, but overindulgence can be a silent enemy. My friends, the choice is in your hands. Every time you snack, every time you reach for that bowl of nuts, you are either building your vitality or breaking it down. Your body is a temple, and the foods you fuel it with will determine whether that temple stands strong or crumbles under the weight of poor choices. So here is my challenge to you: take control of your health. Swap the testosterone killers for the testosterone boosters. Choose vitality over convenience. Choose strength over weakness. Choose life over decline. Your future energy, confidence, and well-being depend on the choices you make today. Testosterone is the very backbone of male vitality, shaping not only sexual energy, but also physical strength, mental sharpness, and emotional confidence. When testosterone levels are thriving, men feel alive, powerful, and capable, both in daily life and in the bedroom. It fuels muscle mass, bone density, energy levels, and even mood stability, creating a sense of dominance and drive that is deeply tied to masculinity. Without enough testosterone, men often begin to feel a quiet decline, noticing that their stamina, erection quality, and passion are not as sharp as they once were. This isn't just about aging. It's about how the body's hormonal engine is being fueled or neglected. When testosterone starts to drop, men notice subtle but serious changes that affect performance and pleasure. Erections may not be as firm, recovery after intimacy takes longer, and desire can waver, leaving frustration in its place. Energy levels during the day may also plummet, making workouts feel harder and leaving a man less motivated. Confidence, which is often driven by hormonal balance, can take a hit, impacting how a man feels about himself in intimate moments. Understanding testosterone as the foundation of male vitality means treating it with respect and feeding the body in ways that keep it strong. Brazil nuts are often called nature's hidden weapon for men's health, and for good reason. They are one of the richest natural sources of selenium, a powerful mineral directly tied to testosterone production. Just 2 to 3 Brazil nuts a day can provide the body with enough selenium to optimize testicular function, helping the Leydig cells in the testes produce healthy levels of testosterone. This is not just a nutrient boost, it's a sexual vitality boost, because testosterone is what drives desire, stamina, and virility. Many men overlook the impact of simple food choices, yet something as small as a Brazil nut can play a powerful role in restoring hormonal balance. Selenium doesn't just support hormone production. It also improves sperm quality and motility, giving men a stronger edge when it comes to fertility and overall reproductive health. Higher selenium intake has been linked to better semen volume and stronger sperm DNA protection, which translates into greater reproductive strength. Beyond that, selenium works as an antioxidant, reducing oxidative stress in the body that often damages testicular cells and lowers testosterone. By protecting these vital functions, Brazil nuts do more than just fuel hormones. They support a man's energy, confidence, and sexual performance on every level. Stress is one of the biggest hidden enemies of a man's sexual health, and its weapon of destruction is cortisol, the stress hormone that quietly robs testosterone of its power. When cortisol levels are high, the body shifts its focus away from producing testosterone, leaving men with lower desire, weaker performance, and a lack of drive. This is where almonds come in, acting as a natural shield against stress by supplying the body with magnesium. Magnesium is essential for calming the nervous system, reducing cortisol levels, and keeping testosterone free to perform its powerful role. A handful of almonds each day can create a noticeable difference in energy, mood, and sexual vitality. Almonds also provide healthy fats that keep hormone production steady, ensuring testosterone has the raw materials it needs to stay strong. By combining magnesium's stress, reducing power with fats that fuel hormone balance, almonds work on multiple levels to protect male vitality. Men who regularly eat almonds often notice greater calmness, fewer dips in energy, and improved sexual stamina. When cortisol is under control, erections become firmer, recovery after intimacy is quicker, and desire feels more natural. It's not just about snacking, it's about feeding the body what it needs to stay sexually powerful. Stress quietly chips away at a man's sexual health, and most men don't realize just how destructive it can be until their energy, drive, and confidence begin to slip. Cortisol, the stress hormone, directly competes with testosterone in the body, and when it rises too high, it suppresses the production of this vital male hormone. The result is less desire, softer erections, and an overall lack of vitality that feels frustrating and often embarrassing. This is why controlling stress is not just about mental calmness, it's about protecting sexual performance and hormonal strength. One of the simplest, most natural ways to fight back against this hidden enemy is through the magnesium found in almonds. Magnesium has the unique ability to relax the nervous system, ease tension in the muscles, and help the body lower cortisol levels naturally. By doing so, it clears the way for testosterone to flow freely and do its job effectively. Almonds also supply healthy monounsaturated fats, which provide the building blocks the body uses to make hormones, giving testosterone the foundation it needs to stay strong. When men fuel themselves with almonds, they often notice steadier energy throughout the day, sharper focus, and greater stamina in intimate moments. The combination of reduced stress and improved hormone support translates into more reliable erections, faster recovery after sex, and a renewed sense of masculine confidence. Walnuts and pistachios are two of the most powerful allies a man can add to his diet when it comes to sexual health and testosterone balance. Walnuts are loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, which reduce inflammation throughout the body, creating a healthier environment for hormone production. Inflammation is often the silent enemy that interferes with testosterone and blood flow, two key elements that determine how strong and lasting erections can be. By lowering inflammation, walnuts not only protect the heart and circulation, but also support the delicate hormonal balance that fuels desire, stamina, and confidence in the bedroom. Pistachios, on the other hand, are a secret weapon for blood flow and sexual performance. They are rich in arginine, an amino acid that boosts nitric oxide production, which relaxes blood vessels and allows for stronger circulation. Better circulation means more oxygen and nutrients delivered to the sexual organs, resulting in harder, more reliable erections. Studies have shown that men who consume pistachios regularly experience improvements in erectile function and even better cholesterol profiles, which are vital for long-term sexual health. Together, walnuts and pistachios work hand in hand to nourish the body, fuel testosterone, and enhance overall male vitality in ways men can truly feel. Peanuts and cashews may seem harmless, but when it comes to male vitality and testosterone levels, they can quietly work against a man's performance and hormonal strength. Peanuts are high in omega-6 fatty acids, and while the body needs some, too much throws off the delicate balance with omega-3s. This imbalance fuels inflammation, which is one of the greatest enemies of testosterone production. Chronic inflammation weakens the body's ability to produce hormones efficiently, lowers sexual desire, and interferes with blood flow needed for strong erections. Men who rely on peanuts as their a snack often don't realize the hidden cost they are paying in energy and sexual health. Cashews, though delicious and creamy, carry their own set of risks when eaten in large amounts. They contain compounds that can interfere with the absorption of zinc, a mineral absolutely essential for testosterone production and sperm quality. Without enough zinc, the testes cannot function at full capacity, leading to reduced hormone levels and weaker fertility. Zinc is also closely tied to erection quality and semen volume, so cashews can indirectly dampen a man's performance. Eating them occasionally won't cause damage, but overindulgence slowly chips away at the very foundation of male sexual power. Peanuts are one of the most commonly consumed nuts worldwide, but when it comes to testosterone and male vitality, they can quietly sabotage hormonal health. They are loaded with omega-6 fatty acids, and when these dominate the diet without enough omega-3s to balance them, inflammation takes over inside the body. This chronic inflammation interferes with the natural production of testosterone, creating an internal environment where hormones struggle to function properly. The impact is often seen in reduced sexual desire, weaker erection quality, and an overall decline in stamina that men may not immediately connect to their diet. What seems like an innocent snack can gradually drain masculine energy over time. Cashews pose another hidden challenge when consumed in excess, especially for men who are already struggling to maintain peak testosterone levels. They contain compounds that hinder the body's ability to absorb zinc, which is one of the most critical minerals for testicular function. Zinc directly influences how much testosterone the testes can produce, as well as sperm count, semen quality, and overall reproductive strength. When zinc is compromised, men often feel it in reduced libido, difficulty maintaining strong erections, and lower fertility potential. Overindulging in cashews slowly undermines the very core of male sexual vitality. Smart nutrition is one of the most overlooked secrets to a man's sexual energy, yet it holds the power to completely transform how he feels and performs. Every choice a man makes with food either feeds his testosterone or fights against it, and this has a direct impact on confidence, stamina, and desire. By fueling the body with the right nutrients, testosterone can remain strong and active, supporting erections that are firm and reliable, energy levels that last throughout the day, and a sex drive that feels alive instead of sluggish. Nutrition is not just about avoiding hunger, it is about shaping hormonal health at the deepest level. When men consistently choose foods that support testosterone, like Brazil nuts, almonds, walnuts, and pistachios, they create a foundation for long-term vitality. The body uses the minerals, fats, and antioxidants from these foods to produce hormones, protect testicular function, and improve blood circulation to the sexual organs. Over time, these small daily choices add up to big results. More confidence in the bedroom, faster recovery after intimacy, and a stronger sense of masculinity. The difference between a man who thrives and one who struggles often comes down to whether he uses nutrition as a weapon for his vitality or as a silent enemy against it.